Hey everybody, Mike Edwards. My voice is a little rough. Um, th- Sometimes when I do these broadcasts, you'll hear my voice kind of break up a bit, and I have actually have this condition called spasmodic dysphonia, causes my voice to break a little bit. This morning I'm noticing that it seems it's going to break a few times, so bear with me with that. That aside, what I actually wanted to talk about coming on, doing a live stream, is something I'm dealing with right now. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about in this next few minutes, but I thought this is a great way to help me process it. And if it helps you process something too, that's wonderful. The thing is, I just found myself doing some work, doing some brainstorming kind of work, and feeling frustrated. And in that frustration, what I discovered is I was hanging on to this thing, like I put in the description, how things should be. And that really struck me, right? So I've talked about this before from a business point of view. I'm pivoting a bit. I'm looking to build things up. It's hard work. It takes persistence, takes tenacity. It can be quite discouraging, if I'm going to be quite honest. But if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a solopreneur, however you think about yourself, you know what I'm talking about. This takes hard work. And so this thing of how things should be, right? This should be easier. I should be able to carry on from where I was before. I should be able to do this. Why isn't it working? Like whatever the thought is. Now, here's what I know. That word should points to a mindset. And the mindset is obligation. Now, obligation's an interesting mindset in which we, me, you, everybody, with no bad intention, we've been taught our whole life you're being a good human if you're in obligation. You're being responsible, that you're doing the right thing, that you're even being a leader by being an obligation. And we see this obligation in a lot of different ways. Like take for example, if have you ever had to attend a meeting and you thought that meeting was a complete waste of time, and yet you show up because what choice do you have? You have to. And what do you do in that meeting? Don't pay attention. You think about, what am I going to make for dinner tonight? You might do your email. I've seen that too many times, and I've done that myself in meetings in my past, where you go and you know this is going to be a waste of time. So you take your laptop and you do your email while you're in that meeting. That's obligation. And there's a mindset that goes with obligation known as quit. And quit is that I'm going to do my email while I'm here. Because here's the reality. If you're in a mindset of obligation, I should go, I should do this, this should work, right? That should, that's there. If you're in this mindset of obligation, you're not going to get your best results. You're not going to pay attention. You're going to check out. You're going to go into this mindset of quit. So you might go through the motions, but not really care about the outcomes. So in my case, in seeing that, you might be wondering, well, wait a minute, who's putting Mike in obligation? In this case, it's me. I'm putting myself in obligation. In seeing that, I have an opportunity. I have an opportunity to create, choose, and attract something different, something I want. And so I'm looking at it now going, what is this telling me? Right? Is it something in how I manage my work? Is it something in the direction I'm going? Is it something changed, or even not changed, but perhaps revealed in my values and what's important to me? Right? So it's something I'm exploring, because what I know is if I stay here in this mindset of obligation, I'm never going to get where I want to be. I'm never going to have what I want. And I will not accept that. I won't accept it for me, and I won't accept it for you. So regardless of what you do, whether you're a corporate worker, a C-level person, an entrepreneur, a construction worker just trying to make it work, whatever it is, right? If you find yourself in that place of should, stop yourself. Ask yourself, what do you want? And if you're really feeling stuck, give me a shout. Let's have a conversation. Let's help you get past that place of obligation. Because here's what I know. If the world shifts from this place of obligation, if we don't do things because we believe it's the only choice, or that you don't have a choice, if the world wasn't in that mindset, we would all be happier, we'd all be healthier, we'd also be more productive, right? Everything that makes life wonderful. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow.